Hello there. Thank you so much for joining me for this gentle yoga flow. We're going to start this one on a bolster. You could also use a pillow or a block or maybe two blocks if that's nice for you. We're also going to use this for our supported bridge too. So go ahead and pause me and grab something comfortable for you to support yourself with. And once we're all back here, we're just going to bring our bolster. We're going to take a seat on it. You can come to comfy seat or you can take more of a kneeling position. Bringing the hands to the thighs, rolling the shoulders down the back of the body and closing down the eyes. Beginning by taking a few rounds of breath. Noticing how you feel. Taking note of the thoughts that are bubbling up. Trying to be the observer and not getting lost in those thoughts. And slowly butterfly those eyelids back to open if you wish. The next inhale, we'll take those arms up and overhead. We'll exhale them down through heart center. And let's do that again. Inhale those arms up. And exhale them down one more time. Inhale, they go up. And exhale, heart center. Beautiful. We're going to take this right arm up. Reach it up. Reach. Left hand over here to the left side. And maybe a little side body stretch. Chest is lifted. Maybe taking that gaze up. Beautiful. Gently we come back up. Go and take that left arm up. Reach it up high. And right hand comes to the mat. Maybe taking that little side stretch on the left. Chest is open. Gaze may be up. Slowly coming back to center. We're going to bring right hand to this left thigh. Left hand can come behind us, maybe grabbing the bolster or that left foot to help deepen that twist. Making sure that you are breathing into the belly here. And we'll gently come back around, come into the other side. Left hand to that right thigh, right hand behind us. Filling up that belly with that breath. And we're slowly going to come back to center. We're going to remove this bolster and we're going to come around into our all fours position. Just making sure that those hips are over the knees, shoulders are over our wrist here. Nice neutral spine, gaze is in between the thumbs. Taking a few rounds of breath here. Next inhale, we're going to step this right foot forward, coming in for the low lunge. You can keep your hands on the mat here. And then slowly maybe bringing the hands to the knees, to the knee. Just feeling into the hips here. Beautiful. Hands come back to the mat. And we're slowly going to slide this right leg back into our all fours. So we're back in our neutral all fours position here. Beautiful. Next inhale, steps that left foot forward. Hands stay on the mat here. Next inhale, maybe bringing those hands to the knee. Gorgeous job. Hands are going to come back to the mat. We're slowly going to slide this left foot and knee back, coming back into our neutral all fours position. Beautiful. We're slowly going to come into a standing forward fold. However you want to get there, I'm just going to step my right foot forward and then my left foot will meet my right. And we're just going to take ragdoll here. If you don't want to grab opposite elbows, you can leave your hands resting on the mat. And if you are hanging more here, just allow the arms to hang. You could also grab opposite elbows still. We're taking a nice bend in these knees and just take a gentle sway left or right. Continuing to breathe. Continuing to take note of how you feel. Is the mind any calmer here? And we're slowly going to come up, halfway lift, lengthen through that spine, pull those shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, we fold. Next inhale, we'll peel up to standing. Roll the shoulder blades down the back body. Palms face forward, head and neck come up last. Feeling into this mountain pose here. Feet are hip distance apart. Beautiful job. Inhale those arms up and overhead. Our feet are hip distance apart here. If it makes you feel better, you can take them even further apart. We're going to grab this right wrist and pull it over towards the left. Nice side body stretch. Continuing to breathe, tucking that tailbone. Inhale back up. We'll open these arms up over towards the right side. Gentle twist here. Gaze is going towards that right hand. One more round of breath here. Inhale those arms back up. Catch that left wrist, pull it over towards the right. Once again, we're tucking that tailbone. Continuing with those deep inhales and exhales. And inhale back up. Open up to the left, gentle twist, maybe taking that gaze back towards that left hand. Nice big breaths into the belly here. One more round. Beautiful. Inhale back to center, arms up and overhead. Maybe taking that gaze up. And we'll swan dive down back into our forward fold. Taking that sway left to right. Beautiful. We're going to take that left hand and plant it right under our face here. Bend through that left knee and take that right arm up and overhead. Maybe taking that gaze towards that right hand. Beautiful. Slowly we're going to release. So right hand's going to go where left was. Bend through that right knee. Take that left arm up and overhead. Maybe taking that gaze up towards that left hand. Continuing to breathe into that abdominal area. And gently we release. We're going to take this right foot and step it behind the left. And we're going to continue this fold. If you want to sway left or right, be my guest, just to feel into that outer IT band on that right leg. Or you can just come here and find stillness. Take one more round here. And we'll slowly bring that right foot back beside the left, and then we'll step that left foot behind and over towards the right. Maybe finding that sway here. Either way, this is going to fill into those IT bands. If you want to find stillness, be my guest. And one more round of breath. And slowly bring left foot back beside that right. We're going to come up on the tiptoes and lower down the hips. Nice little toe stretch here. Hands are still on the mat. If you want to play with balancing, you can bring your arms up into prayer. Otherwise, we're just going to feel these toes just for a moment. And slowly we're going to sink on down to our mats. If you're into rocking and rolling, now would be the time to rock and roll. We're all going to come down and meet in a happy baby. taking our time. We're not rushing through this. Once you find your happy baby, maybe closing down the eyes. Tapping back into the breath. Slowly bringing those legs back down. We're coming in for our supported bridge. So feet are going to kiss that mat. You're going to make sure you can feel those heels. And then if you have the block, you're going to put it on whichever setting feels better. So either here or here, preferably. This one is a bit much, but if you're there, go ahead. I'm actually going to use the bolster here. You can just have your hands laying off to the side, closing off the eyes. One more round of breath here. Slowly lift through the hips to remove the block or the bolster. And we're going to windshield wiper the legs over towards the right. Then we're going to take the gaze towards the left. If you want to take that arm out to make it easier to look over there, be my guest. Inhale back to center, and windshield wipe them over towards the left. Gaze goes towards the right. Next inhale brings us back to center. Go and send those legs long. We're coming into Shavasana. On unclenching that jaw here, relaxing through the forehead. Calming down that mind by focusing on the breath. Slowly bring in the awareness back to the breath, wiggling those fingers and toes, taking those arms up and overhead, full body stretch here. And we're slowly going to make our way into a seated position. No rush. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. Our quote today comes from the lovely Anne Frank. She says, "In the long run, the sharpest weapon of all is a kind and gentle spirit." I hope this gentle practice has allowed you to realize that we can be kind and gentle, and we can still do what we were aiming to do. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about this gentle flow. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat.